Hey dollies, welcome back to my channel. I'm Diana Nyarko, and in today's Car Talks, we are talking about becoming the woman that you envision, the woman that's on your Pinterest board, the woman that you dream of at night, right? I hope this lighting is not too bright for y'all, but I just want to be in the sun right now, okay? I wanted to be really vulnerable because I felt like, I don't know, I feel like my period makes me really depressed, and I just needed to get my hair done. And it just made me think of investing in your looks and always putting the effort into looking good. Always invest in your looks, ladies, like it's worth it. This video is kind of all over the place, but it was just something that was more on my mind. Let's talk about the importance of your look, especially understanding who you are is also understanding what you want, and you have to know what you want physically. Think about the woman that you want to become. What does her nails look like? What does her hair look like? What does her everyday outfit look like? What does her everyday makeup look like? Those are things that you want to really tap into and you really want to understand, because if you don't understand these things, how are you going to embody that person? You know what colors look the best on you. This can sound incredibly vain to somebody that may not align with my theory of embodying the person that you want to become, pushing yourself to be this dream person. The girls that get it, you landed on this channel for a reason. We are both becoming the woman of our dreams, and I feel like that's a very important step. In order for me to be a boss woman, I have to embody that. So right now I'm looking at different outfits that I can incorporate into my wardrobe. I'm thinking about building my wardrobe, thinking about what hairstyles look the best on me. I'm gonna give y'all an assignment. Figure out your face shape. Figure out what hairstyles look the best on your face shape. After you've got that down packed and you've experimented with a few hairstyles, have those noted. Second, now we're going on to the colors that look best on me. I've noticed that I look really pretty with butter yellow, anything pink, pastel, muted colors look really good on me. When I'm thinking about buying clothing, rebuilding my wardrobe, I'm thinking about building my wardrobe with colors that look really good with my skin tone, colors that make my skin tone pop. So instead of just wasting money on clothes, now you're investing in stuff that actually matters. I wanted to talk about what nobody tells you in your 20s. 20s is about trying new things and finding things that work for you. 20s is deciding like what works for you and what doesn't work for you. And that is just all around relationship wise, friendship wise, career wise. I think that's something that I'm learning in my 20s. I'm also learning in my 20s that isolation could be my superpower, but it's also my kryptonite. I feel like my isolation has caused me to be so comfortable in being by myself, and that could be a pro and a con. Like, of course, being by yourself, I love being by myself. I can be by myself with no music, just literally in my own thoughts. And a lot of my relationships kind of like deteriorate because I'm so used to being by myself. Like, I love being by myself. Being by myself is like a comfort. Like, I need to be by myself. If I'm not by myself after a long period of time, I'm literally gonna like self-destruct. Like, I'm gonna start tweaking. Like, isolation is something that I need, but I also realize that you have to know when to isolate. Isolation can be extremely dangerous because it's like tuning out the world outside of you, and it's just you dancing in your own world. To really just reinvent myself as many times as I want to. I learned that it's so important for me to reinvent myself. I get so bored with things. Something that my 20s has taught me is how to balance life. Like, life shouldn't just be work all the time, and it shouldn't just be play all the time. I feel like it's extremely important to have that balance and to enjoy life. Something that I learned in my 20s as well is like traveling. Traveling is so refreshing to me because I love seeing new cultures and I love being in new environments where I'm learning things. That's like my biggest advice for being a teenager and going into your 20s. That's something that I would definitely advise. Like, travel allows you to have a broader perspective on the world because you're seeing things in different environments and you're still impressionable. Like, learning things about myself every single day, but traveling just refreshes my mind, especially if you're creative. You should travel because it allows you to look at things and it opens up your creative mind. Something else that I'm learning about my 20s is it's okay to grow and change and not like the same things. And people are so hard on each other because they feel like we have to be with each other forever, and it's like not everybody is gonna be with you forever. Like, some people are just in your life for a reason, some people are in your life for a season, and some people are in your life for a lifetime. And I think that's something that I'm learning. Like, sometimes it could be very hard. Like, I realize like your 20s is kind of like a rude awakening. It's like you're kind of expecting a certain thing, and when you're living in it, it's like, oh wow, this is not what I expected. So I think that adjustment in itself is something that shifted my perspective on my 20s. I just want my 20s to be an experience of, when I look back at my 20s, I want to make sure that I'm saying, like, I don't regret anything. I don't regret anything, and I don't regret not doing enough, if that makes sense. Not taking a leap of faith. I don't regret not failing in publicly. I don't regret not putting myself out there. Your 20s is where you're supposed to look the lamest, and lame being the fact that you're actually trying, you're giving effort to different things, or you're picking up things and you may not be finishing it because this is not something that you want. And I think we have to be comfortable with failure, and we have to be comfortable with failing publicly and failing in front of people and failing in front of your friends, in front of your family. We have to be very comfortable with that, because without failure there's no growth. I've become more comfortable with failing to me is more so of like collecting data. It's collecting what I should do better in a situation and what I'm never gonna do in this situation again. You know, I also want to learn how to stop gatekeeping myself. I gatekeep myself a lot. It's very intentional because I'm very private. Like, I don't like people having a certain perspective of me that is untrue. And granted, like, girl, you could say like, girl, like, that's not even realistic, because so many people are gonna have different perspectives on you, and you can't control that. Like, that's something beyond your control. But at the same time, I'm just a private person, and I don't like people thinking that they know what's going on. Like, you don't know what's going on in my life, babes. Like, you literally have no idea, trust. But anyways, yeah. What else am I learning in my 20s? Your 20s is about figuring out who you are, like figuring out what you like, what works for you, what you would never do again, taking leaps of faith, discovering new paths, and trying new things that you would never try, being who you are to the fullest. That's what your 20s is about. It's also a foundation, of course, for different things such as working in your career, but you also want to take that time to really figure out what you like. What hobbies do you like? What things are gonna make you happy? Society kind of, like, at least for me, society makes you feel like you have to have everything together. Like, you have to have the house, you have to have the husband, you have to have the kids at a certain age, and it's like, you really don't have to do that. You have free will. Like, it's actually more vital. I thank God every day that I'm single, and God has kept me single, even though I have my moments. The majority of what I do feel, and I'm thankful that God has kept me single, he's kept me in a relationship with him, because I feel like this is like the most pivotal times of your life. Like, and we shouldn't take it for granted. We should just be happy about every day. Just your sign to be happy, to invest in yourself. If you want to go get your hair done, go get your hair done. If you want to get your makeup done, go get your makeup done. You don't have no event to go to, you don't have nowhere to go, you just want to get your makeup done, go get your makeup done. But if you want to just get cute and randomly just go to dinner and dress up, that's what you should do, because it's making you happy. I don't care if you feel insecure or you feel out of place. Go do what makes you happy. If it's not physically hurting anybody, mentally hurting anybody, or emotionally hurting anybody, do what makes you happy. I want you to look at these videos and I want you to feel fulfilled and energized, and like I make these videos. It's low-key for myself. It's like a video diary for myself, but it's also for y'all, because I want y'all to feel empowered. And we're operating in our best self. Imagine the things that we could do. I don't know, this video is so random, but I feel like I need to make this. Thank y'all so much for watching. This was like one of a random topic that I had, and a lot of stuff that has just been sitting on my mind. Thank y'all so much for watching Car Talk Passenger Princess. Bye, dollies.